Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new here, hi, I am Amara. Back on your screens, you guys. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Ugh. So you guys, I have a headache. You guys, I've been having headaches. Yesterday I slept with the headache. Now I have another headache, and I think I'm tired. And I'm done. Like I want to go already. I want to go home, guys. It's a few days till we go home, and I cannot wait. Like I'm already tired, too tired. But that's not why I'm here, right? You guys, I want to give you another recommendation. No, that's why I'm here. Me, I don't like hoarding good things. Whenever anything good happens to me, I think I just love sharing it, and I think you should too. It's a good trait. It's a good thing, you know. Don't be a hoarder. Yeah. So I want to recommend a movie this time, and I've even forgotten how I got it. Oh, I got it from somebody. I'll help you guys ask where you can watch it, and I'll put it in the description box below. But yeah, the title of the movie is The Forge. The Forge. THE space FORGE. Now I watched this movie day before yesterday, and it was so good. I think I cried about 5 times. Like it's not like an emotional movie. It's actually a Christian movie, and Lord have mercy. If you've watched it, I need you to just tell me in the comment section. If you've not watched it, here are a few reasons why you should. So it's a movie that I feel like it awakens something in you, you know that moment where, so basically let me just tell you what the movie is all about. It's about a woman. She had a son, and the son was mad at his father for, wait, why was he mad at his father? He was mad at his father for, I think, abandoning them, right? What did his dad do? His dad actually did like something so unforgiving, and he left and all of that. So he became angry. In fact, at the beginning of the movie I was like, bro, this guy has daddy issues. I watched it with a friend of mine, and it was more like, okay, he had issues with any male figure he came in contact with. So he had that malice in his heart and all of that, hatred, all of that. And then he never spoke to his father. I don't think his father did not live with his father did not live with his mother and him, right? And then so he was trying to look for a job. He wasn't really reliable. He did not have his life in check. He was just all over the place, and his mother was always like praying and telling him not to be that kid, to be a good kid, to just try, be with the Lord, to get your life in check and all of that. But he was just not going towards that direction until he met a man. It was rude to the man at first, but the man is a man that builds, or that has a gathering of men called the Forge. So apparently he forges them into great men. So yeah, along the line, the man was actually like a man that, when you meet him, you don't know that he has like a plan to like shaping anybody he comes in contact with and all of that. But he was the one that shaping the guy. He introduced him to the other men that he used to, should I say, build? Yeah, he builds great men, from men that are tired of life to great men and all of that. And that same man, you would see that he's somebody whose life glorifies the Lord's name, who will not say, oh, read the Bible, and then when you look at his life, it's not like he's living the opposite of what he's preaching and all of that. The man actually had a wife, and a late son. His son was killed by a drunk driver, and that driver is actually one of the men that is in the forge. So basically, he forgave that man. You know, it was the should I call the guy the protagonist, right? The protagonist of the movie. You know, he didn't want to forgive his father, but this man that he later became acquainted with was telling him, you know, about forgiveness, to forgive and all of that, to go closer to God. And he later found out that this man is not just saying this, he has actually lived that life. He forgave the man that killed his own son and embraced him to the extent that it's even in a group of men he's building or he has built and all of that. And then you can also see how this guy is actually working for the man, and there was a time where in the man's company, you guys, I'm literally telling you, I'm literally just telling you. I really hope I'm not boring you guys out, but yeah, so this man, this guy, he works for that man later. Like, the man actually employed him into his company, and there was this time where the man actually, I've forgotten the name of this thing, but it's something about gym stuff, gym equipment is what he's into. So there was this time where his biggest count, like there's this company that has invested in his company and is their biggest investor. I don't think it's an investment, but just put it like, let's just put it like that. So like invested into their company. So if they were to take away their shares and support, it will literally drain them and they will go bankrupt and the man's company will close. And someone, a competitive company had gone ahead to promise that company that is their biggest investor that they could produce 3,000 products before a due date, simply because they were closer. They were like just giving them reasons why they should go for them and stop investing in that positive man's company. And then when this guy that he has helped, the one who is the protagonist, who, you know, was naughty but then was growing with this man, that one, when he heard this, he decided to like be a leader, become responsible. You know, it was just an inspiring movie. So basically, they were able to pack 3,000 orders in a night. The man never thought that. The man was already ready to give up. He was like, bro, there's no way we can pack 3,000 orders. The competitors have won. All of a sudden, for him to look into the cameras and he saw that guy had already started like gathering his workers. He had already convinced them, and they did it overnight. They worked extra hours, and just to make sure they got it done 2 minutes before the trucks arrived to take it. And then he did not just do that, he was able to confidently, you know, apply the things that man had taught him to make a better deal. At first, the man was like, okay, this company that is their biggest investor should be able to give them 5 years. That was what they were pushing for, 5 years. But this guy was able to get 7 years. Now, moral lesson of the story: be confident, be forgiving. When you've gained something from the Lord, don't just take it. Just know that you're a magnetic force, you're a force to reckon with, and you should be able to emanate these things that God has given unto you. You know. Also, be prayerful. His mom was a very vital part of his success story, and his mother actually got a lesson from her to have people around you that can pray with and for you. Yes. Also, for the boy, be open, be ready to receive. You know, for the man, what lesson I learned from a lot. You know, I already said it here. Be somebody that is open and all of that. Don't just be there. Emanate God's glory. You know, practice what you preach. Love your wife. Learn from your lesson, because that man too, he was actually, if you guys actually have watched it, you'll be able to understand that he was actually neglectful to his son at first. You'd get that. So because he was always focused on his business, you know, growing his business, that it almost cost him his marriage. So he was able to build that too. So be somebody that is intentional about growth. And to his wife, I learned from her to be very supportive. Yeah, be very supportive. That's I think that's all I learned. Also, the man, that guy too, be open to apologize when you're wrong. Remember that guy at the beginning, that girl he liked? I don't know if he liked her. There was nothing more to it in the movie, but obviously he liked her. You know, he disrespected her father at the beginning, and at the end, when he had become a changed man, he went ahead to apologize, even though the man did not even really remember. He just thought it was right to apologize, and he went and apologized, and the man saw him in a different light. You never know, in the future you might need him. Now that I think about it, it's a movie, but in real life it's actually very vital to apologize and make things right, so that in the future you never know, you know. So yeah, you guys go watch The Forge. I'm going to go ask people where they got it from, but yeah, I'll put it in the description box below. Bye guys.